How's it going, people? It's Charlie and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. So basically I just thought I'd jump on and just do a quick reaction to the news that's just broken, that Jesse Marsch has officially been appointed as the new head coach of Leeds United, following the sacking of Marcelo Bielsa yesterday. He signed a deal until June 2025, so like a 3.5 year deal. And his first game in charge is going to be against Leicester City on Saturday. So yeah, initial thoughts. Yeah, look, it is what it is. It's not going to be an easy task for him at all. He must know that coming into it, so it's brave from him. I do rate the bravery and the balls, really, to kind of take this job on. He'll know that, you know, at least half of our fan base are against the sacking of Bielsa. Of course, he'll know that. He has Twitter, apparently, you know, he has Instagram, so he'll know from social media, he'll know from the fans that went to see Bielsa at the training ground yesterday. You know, he'll know the legacy that Bielsa's leaving behind and how a lot of the fans are feeling right now. And again, I can completely understand why some of the fans are appalled by this. It does seem like they've had Marsch in the back of their minds for a while, definitely in the transfer window. You know, you have to think we're linked with Aronson and Minamino. Minamino, yes, he's at Liverpool, but he was under the Red Bull system. He played under Jesse Marsch, apparently. Aronson was known by Jesse Marsch. 49ers taking over. It does seem all a bit American-fied, doesn't it? It's but, you know, we're never going to know the full truth. Obviously, Rads came out and made a statement earlier. It was just a pretty basic statement, really. I think he felt like he had to make a statement, but a lot of the fans aren't happy with it. And look, again, I understand that as well. My personal opinion on the sacking is that in an ideal world, he'd have kept us up at the end of the season and walked in and, you know, had his head held high, but it wasn't to be. I think the board were doomed whatever decision that they made, because if we kept Bielsa and kept getting hammered every week and we got relegated, a lot of the fans would have been raging. But then now we've changed it and we've got this new guy, and if this doesn't work out, fans will rage. So he's in a lose-lose situation, really. But I saw an interesting video on Twitter last night. Someone shared it, and it was Marsch on about his philosophy and how he likes to press, and he actually referenced Leeds and Bielsa in it, and, you know, he was explaining, you know, how he likes to press. I've seen as well his preferred formations. He likes to do either I'm sure it was a 4-4-1, standard 4-4-2. He likes the 4-2-3-1. He likes to have double pivot and then a 4-2-2-2. So it does seem like he has a similar style of play to Bielsa, in the sense of that he likes a high pressing system. He likes a lot of energy and aggressive football and entertaining football as well. But defensively, he is a bit more conservative at times, which is why he does like to have the double pivot in a 4-2-3-1, which that would be interesting to see Leeds set up like that. You know, maybe KP and Forshaw holding, Rafinha, Rodrigo, James, and maybe Bamford when Bamford's back fit. Or at this minute in time, you could probably have Koch and Forshaw holding, Rafinha, Rodrigo, James, and maybe Gallart up top. You know, he has said as well that he likes to have a bigger squad anyway. He likes to utilise his youth players, which again is really, you know, encouraging. And, you know, there's probably going to be fans, you know, watching this thinking, you know, I seem happy that Bielsa's sacked and that we've got this new manager and I'm excited. Look, for me, it is what it is. It's happened. Football evidently moves on. Bielsa was and always will be a Leeds United legend from where he took us from absolute turmoil to the Premier League with players like Rafinha playing for us, KP being England's best player. You know, what he did for the football club is nothing short of amazing. But this has happened now, and look, I understand fans are upset, fans are angry at how it's been kind of done behind the scenes. But look, whether you like the decision or not, ultimately we are Leeds United fans. We support Leeds, not a manager, and we need to get behind this guy now. Look, I know I've just said we don't support the manager, but what I mean in that is, you know, we're Leeds fans, we follow Leeds, we want Leeds to do well, and if this is what they think needs to be done, then until it messes up, we've got to get on board with it. Not on board with the sacking itself, but just we have to get behind a Jesse Marsch and hope that, you know, he's got 12 cup finals now in order to keep Leeds United up. Do I think he'll do it? I don't know. I haven't seen us play under him yet. I think the Leicester game will be very, very telling. If we could get a win in that game and play a little bit more differently and a bit more pragmatic defensively. You know, football fans are fickle, aren't they? You know, we're upset about Bielsa one week, but yet if we go and beat Leicester and beat them well, I'm not saying always forgotten, but the fan base will be a bit more happier again. And, you know, I've seen his, you know, interview that Leeds have shared with Marsch, and everything he said seemed really encouraging. You know, it showed clips of him speaking with squad and speaking to certain individuals like KP, Cooper, Ayling, Rafinha, etc. And look, you know, it's same for players as well. You know, they need to get behind him. They need to build into his philosophy and his ethos and how he wishes to play. But I, for one, I don't want to word this in a way where people think I think differently about Bielsa, but I'm encouraged from what I've heard. I'm encouraged from what I've seen and how he wants to play and set us up a bit differently. Which, let's be honest, we all wanted a change in approach. I think we're definitely going to get that. But if we lose against Leicester, do not, you know, don't be on his back. If Leeds do go down, you know, it'll be gutting. It'll be gutting. Sorry about that. It'll be gutting, but it won't be his fault. He's been given 12 games, which is a huge, huge task, but one that I hope he has the capability to pull off. So yeah, I am going to leave it there, guys. I just thought I'd jump on and do a quick reaction to the news. Once again, that Leeds United have appointed Jesse Marsch as our new head coach on a 3.5-year deal. Smash that like button. Please subscribe. We're so close to hitting 1,000 now, guys. Really, really close. Please do me a favour and smash that subscribe button. Share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And I'll see you in my next upload. I'll see you in a bit.